Oh, you are. Hello. It is Tuesday. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. So before I get started, I just want to mention that it's maybe 9 something, probably about maybe 9:30 something. But basically it's almost 10 p.m. and it looks pretty light outside. I guess we're not really living in normal times, but I'm just like, wow, it looks really bright outside for it to be quote unquote 10 p.m. But speaking of what's going on now in the world and what's really going on anyway, I'm thinking in this moment, and reality, in my fantasies, on TV, on the tube, in person, on social media, in my dreams, that it's safe to say that we are living in a feminine world. Basically, this world is ran by divine feminine energy to the point where we all, and a part of me want to say we all are some bees. I'm trying to work on my language because I have been born again, but we all are women. I'll just put it that way. We are all going back to our divine feminine. And I mean, as far as the energy, to the point where it's showing in the men. That's basically what I'm saying. I just seen a young man, and my this isn't the only young man. I don't want to pick on him, but I have so many questions, and I want to know, what the F are y'all doing to these young men out here? And the crazy thing is, not even just the young men. I see just an old man. There's this one guy, his name is Cali Muscle. I just seen him with some blue contacts in. I don't know if he got his eyes done. And I'm thinking like, what the F is going on? Now, is that something in the air? Or are we all coming to the conclusion that we are feminine? Even though I was told I was a man. My, what is it? My genitals just fell out, basically. Because they said the women's balls are inward. Men's balls fell out. So it said that we all start off as females, and it's like, did your balls fall out? And that's the terms, oh, my balls dropped. Yeah. It's a different video, but yeah, so yeah, it is safe to say that this is a feminine world, and things are going back to the way they're supposed to be. And I'm thinking that's the only thing that I can think of in order to keep myself from going crazy. Because mind you, having flimsy ass men around ain't nothing new, but it's the fact that everybody, and I don't know if this is everybody coming out the closet, they finally just, because you do got to consider, actually, let me rewind. Because previously I did say that most men are flimsy. And they'll think, how did I know I ain't? I'm the man in the relationship, quote unquote. And I'm thinking that's the problem, because you're the man in the relationship to the guy who does wear the minis, who has the bussy, if you will. And I'm thinking you have to consider the men that are not going to come out with their wrist busted. You see what I'm saying? Or the men who are still men because they're doing the bending. You see what I'm saying? They think just because they're not wearing the skirt, I ain't gay, huh? That only appear to be doo-doo, huh? But that's what I'm thinking. So just to rewind on that, the reason why it does seem like appear, and it does, your lying eyes are basically telling you that all of these, if not most of these men, are dangerously flimsy to the point where it's right there in your face, and you and mind you, being JAY ain't nothing new. But I'm like, I'm like, I'm in a scary movie. I'm like, oh, hello. Yeah, but it seems like every guy that I see in person and online are just very, hey. And I'm thinking like, is there an incentive for that? Because even with the guy in the bonnet, like literally, I'm seeing more and more men's in bonnet. Are these trends, or is there something really going on in the air? Like, hello. You know? Because maybe I can ask whoever's doing it, well, hello, what's going on? Are you trending? But just to keep me from, overthinking, I'll just be like, basically everything's going back to the divine feminine, which is feminine energy. And that means we all go back to being quote unquote women. Even if our balls dropped, then so be it. Honestly, I don't know what to say other than a million questions, but I guess to help ease the pain, this is a feminine world. Basically, everything's feminine. Like, that's how the world goes round. The water feeds this, and this feeds that, basically creating the circle of life, if you will. And you give life, you spew it through the feminine energy to give birth. Okay, you give me the water, I feed the this, and this, you know, everything goes around full circle. Start off at water, and then you utilize the water to grow and to expand and to create life. But anyway, be well and be safe.